have your attention, please? Will those who have seats, will they please sit down, because we want to make arrangements for the people standing at the back to get seats as well. So there are some seats still available around the centre there. So if they're being held for somebody, will they please take them and sit down now? Okay. Will you please stand for our round of Ian? Reverend fathers, reverend sisters, ladies and gentlemen, you're indeed very welcome this evening to our pantomime. So, on behalf of the Portlaw Musical Society, I would like to welcome you all here. Now, this is a very special year in their history, because this is the 13th year of production. And I'm sure you agree that that does take a lot of work, effort and dedication. So I'd like you to put your hands together and give them a very big round of applause. Thank you. Now, just before we commence, I would like to point out the safety regulations of the hall. We have 3 exit points on my... on my right, and there are 2 exit points at the rear of the hall. So I would ask the people standing at the back of the hall, if possible, please be seated. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy Portlaw's production of Old King Cole. Thank you.
Sing They're having a ball. Ha ha. These people of Coland would make you sick. But they're riding for a fall. Old King Cole, he's a merry old soul, and he's driving me mad. His smelly old pipe is his source of power, and when I steal it, I'll be glad. So I'll hatch a plan till it's mine. Then to the moon I'll fly. So I'll cast my spell on one he trusts, and to steal it he must try. And when 'tis mine, I'll reign supreme. Then terror will kill, ha ha, all the happiness and joy that fill this land, and with lovely gloom 'twill fill.
Obnoxious king, I bid you cease. You'll not destroy this land of peace. I'm Celestine, the fairy queen, and I'm as good as you are mean. And I will guard this happy king, protect him from the strife you bring. Begone, O demon king so cruel, return to the evil land you rule.
How dare you interrupt my spell? There's truth in all the words I tell. To make a change, the time is ripe, to steal from him these magic pipes.
I'm a scar King Cole from the demon king, as he schemes to steal this magic thing that makes the king a merry old soul. To keep him that way is my goal.
Salutations and hallucinations. Your subjects have assembled to greet the new governess, your majesty. Yes, but all these flags. Who's running this flag day anyway? 'Tis worse than outside a church on Sunday. But they only wanted to put on a good show, your majesty. I want everybody down at the docks to welcome the new governess. Where's my three fiddlers, Windy? And where the hell is Princess Viola? She's still at the palace, your majesty. And what's keeping her? Upstairs waving her hair. Waving her hair? Can't she afford a flag like the rest of them? But everyone else is here. Aren't these your wives? Of course they're my wives, you little fool. You don't think I'd live in sin with 3 old bags like them, do you?
Oh, Master, it's so exciting we're in a state of consternation.
Why, Castor Island's good for it. 11 years I've been married, and it seems like only yesterday. I wish it was tomorrow. I cancel it.
Oh, Master, you don't mean that.
Listen, you three. I'm suffering from matrimonial indigestion. I'm sick of the lot of you.
Mercy! Oh, Sarah! We'll be good!
Look at him! Look at him! Look at that one. Esty, she's 40. I'm trying to swap her for 2 20s.
Mercy!
And Bessie, you know, her father used to keep her under the bed. He thought she was a little bit potty. Wouldn't blame him.
Have pity, great Master. Think of all the happiness I've given you. I knew you used to call me your treasure.
Yes, I often wondered why I dug her up. You know, I should have known about that one, Wendy. Her mother was so suspicious, even her eyes watched each other. She suffered from a terrible disease. You know what was wrong with her? She had bacteria. Every time she cried, the tears ran down her back. Look at the three of them, prostituting on the floor. Get up out of it!
Where's your fourth wife, your majesty?
I done her in.
Done her in? What can he mean?
She wanted a car, so I bought her a Jaguar.
Wasn't that very expensive?
Oh, it was worth it. It bit her leg off and she bled to death.
Oh, what a bloody messy way to go.
So, it's 1 down and 3 to go. And I tell you now, Wendy, when these 3 wives die, I'll have them cremated.
That's the way. Some of us can't get a wife, and others have got them to burn. Your Majesty, the ship is about to dock.
We mustn't be late, or the new governess will think we're uneducated savages. Loyal subjects, let's go and give Lady Anna a real cold and welcome.
Come on, let's go to the ship. Lady Anna awaits us.
Your Majesty.
Yes, sir?
I hope the new governess will understand about your wives.
What on earth do you mean? I'm the king. I can have as many wives as I please, can't I?
Of course, Your Majesty. But some people don't believe in polygamy. That's having 3 or 4 wives. And in Brown Street, where she comes from, a man can only have 1 wife.
Only 1 wife? That's worse than polygamy, wife. That's enough.
that fella. Same I'm potty. And then I'm very treasure.
Yeah, threatening to swap me for 220s.
Think he's God, gift to women.
Is he getting fed up with us?
Oh God, what have he done to us? Oh, we've got to stick together to protect our interests.
Being the king's wives means we're the queens of Coland.
But whoever heard of 3 queens? 4 counting the dead one. Oh God, he'll kill us all. What are we going to do? We've got to stick together.
We'd love to meet Mayor Robinson if only we had time. I'd bring her down to Portlaw to see our pantomime. Ballerina, 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 to see our pantomime. This government is gone to hell, they won't give us a thing. I wish they'd sack King Albert and put things free. Ballerina, 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 and put things free. If Ireland wins the World Cup, we'll wear a green and white top. I bring Jack Sharpen to see the nuts above the Portlaw. Ballerina, 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 above the Portlaw. And when we die, we'll rise in the sky without a mar to sing. If St. Peter's are closest, the Golden Gate, and happy will get lost. Ballerina, 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 and happy will get lost.
I hope you're not slave screaming the governess. Daddy will be furious.
You're able to wind His Majesty around your little fingerprints then.
Oh, well, maybe. But I'm rather curious to see what Lady Anna is like. And her son.
Her son? What's the first we've heard of him? Is he tall, dark, handsome?
I haven't an idea. I've only been told that an Irish lady has been engaged as my governess. And she's coming here with her son, Robin.
Robin? When the red, red robin comes bop, bop, bopping along.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, it'll make a pleasant change to have a new face in the scene.
Wow, I can practically hear the wedding bells already.
What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. Ah, never fall in love again. Ah, never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a guy? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, he'll never phone ya. Ah, never fall in love again. Ah, never fall in love again. Don't tell me what it's all about. 'Cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of these chains that bind me, and that's why
anxious about your whereabouts. He insists that you be present to welcome the Lady Anna.
Keep your hair on, Winty. We're coming.
Oh, the jobs I'd get to do. It will be quite a relief when the new governess arrives to keep an eye on you. But we mustn't keep her waiting, so hush hush, little girls, or wicked Windy will deal with ye.
We're the three figures. Let me tell you a thing about us. I have a ding-a-ling, he have a ding-a-ling, and that poor fella have no ding-a-ling. Now all say, oh. Now, he's very shy, and you will help him out through the night, won't you? He'll be very unlucky, and every time he says it, you say it with him, won't you? Lovely.
Congratulate me, fellas. I've just heard my sister's had a baby.
A boy or a girl?
I don't know.
Geez, that's tough on you, Deezy. They don't know whether you're an uncle or an aunt.
Are you lucky to have a baby? But me, I'm dead unlucky, I am.
Here we go again. What's the trouble now, Melancholy?
Oh, I have my inward pain again. That's the third time this week. Oh, I'm dead unlucky, I am.
And why didn't you get the doctor?
Oh, he'd only sent me into hospital. The last time I went in there, they told me I had lots of friends there. But the minute I went in, they gave me an enemy.
Don't worry about it, Melancholy. Your trouble is you have an inferiority complex.
And
That's not a complex. That's just an inferior you have, boy.
And it's so embarrassing in hospital too. I didn't know what to say when the nurse asked me if I wanted a bedpan.
Jenny, don't tell me you have to do your own cooking there.
Cheer up now, Melancholy. You're looking lovely today, isn't he?
He sure is, and he smells lovely.
I'm so unlucky I couldn't even do that.
Do what?
Put toilet water on my hair. The seat fell down, hit me on the head.
You're like my poor mother. She was always sick. One time, she was in bed for a week with the doctor, and he didn't do her one bit of good.
I'm hungry.
When we get back to the palace, the cook will have something on for you.
I certainly hope so. She looks a horrible sight undressed. Oh, the pain. Oh, it's back again.
Quick, Lester, we've got
Oh,
to
I'm
do
dead
something.
unlucky I am.
Don't panic. We've tried to resuscitate him, we will.
Wait, what?
Resuscitate him.
Okay, do you think you'll help him? The Highland man, he wears a kilt, and when the wind is blowing, he don't know where the wind comes from, but he sure knows where 'tis going.
It's no good. I tell you what we'll do. We'll sing a little song. It might make him better.
Right.
I don't want to be the one who hesitates. Be too shy, way too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do. I just want to dance with you. I got a feeling that you've got a heart like mine. So let it show and let it shine. I may get a chance to make my heart up too. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I thought you looking at me when I looked at you. You know I did. You know that's true. You don't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just want to dance with you. And I'm playing softly and the girls are too. So am I. So are you. If they come to movies, we'd be right on cue. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. you. Hold me in your arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I just want to dance with you. I just want to dance with you.
He's no good. We'll carry him home over there. He'll be better off over in the shade.
Good idea.
I'm expecting a boyfriend here, you know. You never know, you know. Ah. I did. Oh, God, he's married. Are there any single fellas here? They might break over here, dear. I don't see any committee here to meet us. I think we're in the wrong place. God, I know, Mary, I have a strange feeling we're in the wrong place.
No, we're not. We're in the right place.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Lady Anna, you should always try to look on the bright side of life. Some things in life are bad. They can even make you sad. Others just make you curse and swear. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. Just pucker up, and this is what you'll do. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. If life seems jolly rough, there's something you've forgotten. Just to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin. Give the audience a grin. Enjoy it. It's your last chance anyhow. Always look on the bright side of life. 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 Always look on the bright side of
Jason, I'm getting worried. He doesn't seem to be getting any better.
Let's exercise his limbs. It'll help his circulation.
What's going on here?
What's the banshee?
Oh, it's a she, all right. And a real sexy woman. Oh, what a woman.
Come on the dance.
Oh, there. What's going conductors.
I thought they look sexy to me anyway.
They sure do.
Yeah. Go on, get out of here. That competition is getting too hot. What about me?
You're not.
No.
Bad.
You can't insult me like that. I'm an Irishman and proud of it. The daughter of a good Irish patriot.
Big deal.
My father fought for Ireland.
He did.
He died for Ireland.
Go on.
And what's more, he'd do it again.
What's the matter, Mother?
Those three insulted me.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Insulted a lady.
What lady?
Who's he? He looks temperamental.
Yeah, 98% temper and 2% mental.
This is my son, Robin Ignatius Aloysius.
My friends call me Robin. He's a fishy looking bird.
He's so well spoken, I bet you he lives in Samoa.
That reminds me, him being fishy. I must get a fish's head for the cat.
Boy, are you getting a transplant?
Hey, do you want a job?
Well, I hope to get one as soon as my mother and I get settled.
And you work with a wheelbarrow, get it by.
Well, he knows nothing about machinery. But he's got a good job back home in Ireland. He's a famous pop singer.
Has he got a record on the top 20?
Well, since you asked, he has a record out at the moment that's doing very well. It's entitled, I Love You on the front side and Kiss Me on the back side.
Did you say you come from Ireland?
Oh, the very place. The island of bombs and bullets. Deflated with inflation. Run by TTs. Suffering from the TTs. And the national anthem is a hat because the country is run by pulling bloody strings.
And you must be the new government.
Didn't you meet the delegation that went to greet you?
The whole village went out to meet the ship.
Chip, the three came on a bus.
Then you see the bus conductor.
Oh, we did? Yeah.
So, you're the welcome committee. And who are you?
Jesus,
Blisters.
And melancholy.
the king's trusty fiddlers.
Best fiddlers in town.
But how did you get such unusual names?
Well, he's called Blister, 'cause he only shows up when the job's done.
And he's called Diesel because he's always stealing things, saying Diesel do me, Diesel fit me dead. You know, he's fitted out his whole family. He's the best shoplifter in Portlaw. Johnny Brokey, Gerald Murphy, Tommy Fogle, they all love him.
And what did they call you by?
Melancholy.
Don't tell me. You have a head like a melon and a face like a collie.
I'm dead unlucky.
Even his ma and dad were unlucky. They had him.
Do you live here in town?
Well, I've no fixed abode at the moment.
And where do you live?
I'm in the flat above.
You're lucky. You'll be living in the palace. It's right down that way.
Run along with the luggage here. I'll wait here to meet the delegation. That's if they'll ever find me.
Okay, Mother, but be careful. I don't trust those
I
three.
don't trust them myself.
Well, the cheek of some people. We're most popular with men.
Come on, woman, we're listening to women.
Well, you're not irresistible to me.
Thank God for small mercies.
Wendy, you've mocked it again. You handled all the correspondence with the new governess.
But her letter clearly stated she would arrive this morning.
Well, it's a good job I'm in good humour, or I'd have you puddings for supper. What's this? A new national monument?
I beg your pardon.
Good heavens, it talks.
Watch it now, Buster, or I'll give you the old one too. And if I hit you, you'll be like the fella that swallowed the spoon.
Swallow the spoon? What happened to him?
He couldn't stir.
Hey! Hey, it's her, Your Majesty.
Of course it's a whore. I'm not blind.
But it is her.
What on earth? It's the new governess! Oh, great heavens. Windbag, this is all your fault. Dear lady, allow me to bid you welcome to the fair kingdom of Poland.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Delighted to meet you.
A pleasure, a pleasure. Isn't it, Windy? Say yes, you fool.
Yes, you fool. She came by bus, Your Majesty. That's how you didn't meet her on the ship.
Oh, there's a lot of confusion, dear.
But allow me to introduce my family. This is my daughter, Princess Viola.
You're very welcome, madame. But I understood your son was coming too.
Oh, he's gone ahead with the luggage to check the beds and to check the DDT on it and see that there are no flies on it.
And these are my 3 wives, Essie, Bessie, and Tessie.
3 wives, but that's bigamy.
That's not bigamy, that's trigonometry. He had a 4th one at home, but he done her in.
Done her in?
A slight misunderstanding, dear lady. But don't worry, we may soon have a replacement.
3 wives and 1 done in. What kind of a heathen place is this? Oh, it's plain to see. I have a lot of trading out of you here. Come away from them savages, Princess. This was I just finished up with 4 husbands. This wasn't bloody Brown Street.
Oh, Wendy, I'm afraid we've made a bad impression. I'll follow her and see if I can talk some sense into her. There's nothing wrong with 4 wives, is there now, Wendy?
Well,
Shut up now, Wendy.
all depends what they look like, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, I see what you mean. Well, come along, girls, come along. I'm tired after all this morning's work. You may escort me to the palace. Quixote, accompany us, please. You know, they may not be much to know that. They have their uses.
I've been alive forever, and I wrote the very first song. I put the words and the melodies together. I am music, and I write the songs.
When a great big hurricane descended on me, flashing lightning knocked me to the ground. When I woke up, I had this piece of paper in my hand. Don't know where it came from, how it got there. You better see what's in it, though. Oh my goodness! The horrible DK. Who's DK? DK. The horrible DK invites you to the village cemetery at midnight. Oh my God! The village cemetery at midnight. Dare to refuse this invitation, and you will be haunted by the 7 snivelling demons of Hawk's Cross. Oh my goodness, what they do, I'm the nervous strike. You frightened me.
Don't worry, Winty, old stop. We'll look after you.
Yeah, we'll raise your spirits.
Raise my spirits. I wanted to stay where they are, above or below. But I have got to keep that appointment if I value my life. That's what the card says.
Relax, Wendy. We'll come along and keep you company, won't we, lads?
You will. Oh, you're really friends, you really are.
Mr. Winbar.
Oh, my God, what now?
His Majesty asked me to inform you that he requires your presence immediately.
The king now. The cemetery at midnight. Oh, my God.
It's only something to do with the welcoming banquet, I believe.
Old Claudius food. Come on, Wendy, we'll get the show on the road, boy.
I'd better not keep His Majesty waiting.
Don't. Get on. That reminds me. Did you hear about the woman fell off the mantelpiece?
No.
She tried to rock around the clock.
What a strange and wonderful land. I think I'm going to be happy here. Maybe Mother and I will settle and make our new home here in Coland. I dreamed a dream of times gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. But I was young and unafraid when dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no songs unsung, no wines untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dreams to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed a dream I dreamed.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? There's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Oh, who you gonna call? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call?
the three fiddlers are. They great thing they come up when the time came that need a three start tidying them up. Oh my God! Here lies the remains of Shocker Knocker, who lived in that and died of food. Well, he has cut no one but himself. I wonder who sent the letter and who I'm supposed to meet. I don't know, my God.
Oh, my God! Miserable man of clay, 'tis well you're here that you obey. Now listen well, heed everything that's uttered by your demon king.
Demon. King. King Cole is my king.
A curse on him, your king of coal. To destroy him is my final goal. Obey, be silent, my plans I tell, as I cast on you my demon spell. From henceforth you'll be an ugly type, and steal from him his magic pipe. Still loyal and trusty, pretend to be, while you plan to pilfer the pipe for me. And when the cunning deed is done, to my den in disguise you must come. With the pipe, prepare to zoom to my demon lair upon the moon. But woe to you if you should fail, for I'd change you into a monkey's tail. Now stay spellbound to contemplate before you return to your natural state.
I wonder where Windy's got to.
Strange he didn't wait for us, especially he was so upset about the whole business.
He was more scared of whoever sent the letter. Oh, it's bloody creepy here.
I wonder who lives there. Knock!
There's something knocking at the door.
It's my bloody knees knocking together. Oh, I'm dead unlucky, I am.
Father Brimstone Hellfire, P.P., died 1773.
I heard he was a great man to give a sermon about hell. He could preach about it as he was born and reared in the place.
Which was a preferred blister? The tombstones or the balls?
The balls, although to tell the truth, I like the old quick step as well.
'Tis now the very witching hour of night, when graveyards yawn and hell itself breathes forth contagion on the world.
Oh, Jesus! Don't say things like that! Oh, you frightened the living daylights out of me.
What's
oh, I'm
wrong
dead unlucky, I am.
What's wrong with you now, melancholy?
Oh, my brother just died. Passed away in his sleep.
Poor melancholy, you always get a tough bite.
But he looked so happy. Lay there with a big smile on his face.
Sure, maybe he was happy when he died.
No, he died in his sleep. And he doesn't know it yet. When he wakes up in the morning and find out that he's dead, they shot to kill him.
My uncle died too.
What did he die of?
I don't know. 'Twas nothing serious anyway.
What kind of stupid talk is that? Why don't you take elocution lessons like Paul Keith do and talk properly?
That's what killed me, father.
Elocution?
He
How?
touched the live wire one day and was elocuted.
My cousin died too. He swallowed a measuring tape.
Oh, he did by inches.
He didn't know. He went around the back and died with the air.
All this talk would get us morbid. I'd love a pint. Where's the nearest boozer?
Shut up.
'Tis the permissive society is the cause of all the misery and death in the world. Drinking, smoking, and courting.
Well, do you hear, say, melancholy? Don't you drink?
No.
Smoke?
No.
Do you go out with women?
Oh, certainly not.
Hey, has he any vices?
Don't mind him. He's an awful liar, that.
Well, I can't stop smoking. 40 fags a day.
Oh, they'll kill ya. You should change to my brand. They're called Nelson.
Nelson? I never heard of of them.
Oh, they're great. You don't get lung cancer smoking them, you just go blind in one eye.
What's there? What's there?
That's only an old statue. Devil there.
We've only the headstones and the tombstones for company to keep them all day.
And don't forget the pigeons and the crows.
Yes, I wonder where the smell was coming, and I thought that you were fatting all night shots.
It could be me. I'm using my new invisible deodorant.
Is it any good?
Well, when you use it, you vanish. And you don't know where the bloody hell the smell is coming from.
Pity you wouldn't spray some on that apparition, and he may disappear.
Oh, we go.
Mother, see him!
Look, he's moving. Let's get out of here.
I'll be on it.
If we were for Windy, we wouldn't be in this fix. Somebody looking for me?
It's Wimbag, oh, save us from the evil spirit.
Oh, snap out of it. Why, they only want to play with you. They're as happy as the day is long.
Yeah, but it's the night time that worries me, boy.
Oh, they only want to join us in a song and dance. I'm a savage for bacon and cabbage. Some call it bubble and squeak. I'm totally taken when I see the bacon and smell of the cabbage I'm weak. If you're Irish, stand next to it, put in. Whether you're big or you're small, I'll always go for the bacon and cabbage, for that is the best thing of all. When we were young on a Sunday for dinner, my mammy would stand by the pot, cooking the bacon along with the cabbage, serving it up nice and hot. My father would throw down the bacon, throw down a bit to the cats. There'd be a big scene as we fought for the lead, but I always wound up with the fat. Oh, I'm a savage for bacon and cabbage. Some call it bubble and sweet. My tummy starts aching when I see the bacon. Like of the cabbage, I'm weak. If you're Irish, then next to white pudding, whether you're big or you're small, you'll always go for the bacon and cabbage, for that is the best thing of all. I'm a savage for bacon and cabbage, some call it bubble and sweet. My tummy stops aching when I see the bacon, I'm weak. If you're Irish, then next to white pudding, whether you're big or you're small, you'll always go for the bacon and cabbage, for that is the best thing of all. Walking cold and merry old soul, and the merry old soul was he. He fought for his wife, and he fought for his wife, and he fought for his fiddler's tree. Now every fiddler has a very fine fiddle, and a very fine fiddle has he. There, 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 said the fiddler's tree, merry men are we. And now so rare a man, so fiddler's tree, merry men are we. Walking cold and the merry old soul, and the merry old soul was he. He fought for his wife, and he fought for his life, and he fought for his fiddler's tree. Now every fiddle has a very fine fiddle, and a very fine fiddle has he. There, 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 says the fiddler's tree, merry men are we. There's none so rare a pair company as we, merry men are we. Easter Eat Highest, the Summerlaw, the Territories, Ballahop, Ballyhale, Barnish, Kilmac, Portlaw, Clockatoggart, Rural, Pines, East, West, Mayfield, Cross, Kilgunny, Knocktofa, Cullamore.
You're going to run out of wind, Windy. That's better. I've summoned you here to meet the princess's new governess and her son, and for them to meet you. I present the Lady Anna. I trust you enjoyed the banquet, madam.
Oh, I'm bursting me, Gallister. And confidentially, Your Majesty, the old bride killed me.
Well, stand over beside me and we'll have a little tete-a-tete.
Oh, I couldn't say another thing after such a fear.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I present our new herbaceous Portlaw.
Herbaceous?
She doesn't eat meat with me. Now, madam, you can stand in there beside me, and you, young man, on this side. And I hope my pipe doesn't bother you, by the way.
Oh, not at all. My late husband smoked one continuously. He was worse than me could eat.
Really? You've already met my daughter, Princess Viola.
Delighted to meet you again, Princess.
And Princess, her son, what's his name? Oh, yes, Robin.
The vision of your loveliness makes the long journey worthwhile, Princess.
Commoners must never speak to royalty without permission.
Oh, well, in that case, Mr. Winby, kindly inform the Princess that I humbly apologize for paying her a compliment, and it won't happen again.
Oh, don't be insolent, sir.
Temper, Princess. Remember, one must always maintain one's decorum.
And now, madam, my little recreation, my 3 remaining wives, Essie, Bessie, and Tessie, and this is their guardian, Keyhole. We call her Keyhole Kate for short.
Really, Your Majesty, this is too much. 3 wives. Why, it's positively degrading. Anyway, I don't know how you stick to this.
Talent, madam. Hidden talent.
Hidden? It must be buried 6 feet bloody deep.
No, that's his fourth wife. We buried her this morning.
Oh, I meant these. And the Beadle said when he saw the avalanche, here comes the rolling stone.
Well, we ain't killing any moss.
Well, now that the formalities are over, madam, how would you like some entertainment? Right. Keyhole, entertain the guests, please.
The special guests, ladies and gentlemen, for your delectation and enjoyment, we present the final of our Portlaw competition, with the 3 finalists remaining. First, we'll have Essie.
The Taoiseach had a cat, he put him in the Dáil, and every time he called around, he shouted, Fianna Fáil!
And now, Bessie.
Albert Reynolds and Dick Spring met the other day and gave the junior ministry to my man, Ryan O'Shea.
And finally, Tessie.
The Taoiseach's son got wed, got married to a neighbour, and every time they went to bed, the wife went into labour.
And now for the final of the Best Jokers competition. At enormous expense, we present the 3 fiddlers.
In China, it's very hard to make a phone call. There's so many people called Wing and Wong. You usually wing the wrong number.
2 English girls called at a house and asked the man would he like to be a Jehovah's Witness. The man said he'd love to oblige, but he didn't see the accident.
Paddy Long and Eiley went to France on holidays. They didn't understand a bit of French over there. Paddy heard the cock crowing the next morning. He said to Eiley, that's the first bit of English I heard since I came over here.
Well, I never had so much bullshit been there. I'm right on a joke as he had.
Don't distress yourself, dear lady. It's much too hot for protocol. And anyhow, I'm too full.
Oh, me too. Oh, the beef was delicious. I eat so much, I feel as fast as a bull.
Funny, I've eaten fish all my life and I can't swim a stroke.
You may not be able to swim, but you're a bit of an old cod. Anyway, I'm off to relax in my boudoir.
Excellent idea, dear lady. Shall we boudoir together?
Hey, is he calling us?
I don't know. I was never pissed at before.
like to play a joke on the king? Yes, just a little bit. Bit of fun.
Oh, not me. I'm dead unlucky, I am.
What kind of a bait?
Well, I'll bet you £10 you won't steal the king's pipe. For a joke, you know. I'll give it back to him later.
You give us £10 just to pinch the king's pipe and give it to you. Sounds daft.
Daft or not, 'tis worth 10 quid.
I don't like it. I have a strange feeling in my bones. Oh, I'm dead unlucky, I am.
Knock it off a pinch then. He only wants us to pinch the pipe. Give it to him, we'll get a tenner, and we'll be way up to the forge. Drinking all night.
Correct. It worked 12 years ago, and it's working now.
Right, lads, let's get on the job. We're back in the steel business. I wonder what it would be like to be king. To rule over all the land like King Cole. Wow, this is great. Monarch of all I'm to reign.
All the good times that we've had, I could count on one hand. People say that I'm crazy. People don't understand. I keep saying I'll leave him. I almost do, but then every time I head for the door, I think it through again. In one of my weaker moments, I let the moment go. I'll never change him. Why I stay here, I don't know. In one of my weaker moments, I let the moment die. Seems when you love someone, you can't say goodbye. It's not how I imagined, waiting up half the night. How long can you keep hoping we're gonna get it right? When I think of the future, I wanna fly away. Now's the time, yes, I could go now. That's what I always say. In one of my weaker moments, I let the moment go. I'll never change him. Why I stay here, I don't know. In one of my weaker moments, I let the moment die. Seems when you love someone, you can never say goodbye. In one of my weaker moments, I say there's nothing wrong. I hide the feelings I've been feeling for too long. In one of my weaker moments, I say let's wait and see. For I know if I go, he won't come running after me.
Oh, King Cole is rather nice. He really is a merry old soul. If his daughter was so spoiled.
Oh, I do like my new governess. Lady Anna is. Lots of fun. But oh, her son, he's so conceited.
Pity too, because she's so attractive. I imagine I could get quite fond of her.
How dare you be so impertinent? Remember who you're speaking to.
The lady must be speaking to me. There's nobody else around. Princess, if I have permission to speak, I wasn't speaking to you just now, because I hadn't permission to speak to you.
follow what I mean?
Oh, you're infuriating.
Temper, temper, princess. Remember what your governess said. Well, I've heard of love at first sight, but this is certainly a change. I suppose that's what comes of being a princess and being pampered all your life, waited on hand and foot.
No one has ever spoken to me like this before.
Pity. It might have done you a lot of good. Well, seeing as I'm sitting on the throne, I'll use my royal prerogative and grant you a pardon. Princess, you're forgiven.
You're insufferable.
I've enjoyed myself being king. I must do more often.
The princess, alone with the company. Come, go to your room at once.
But mother, it was my fault entirely.
Then go to your room as well. And no hanky-panky.
The princess needs a firm hand. I feel we may have spite her a little.
Nothing that can be undone. As Houdini used to say, can't you?
Bless my soul, have you flu?
No, I gave me bite. But every time I sneeze, I get wicked passionate. What'll I take for it?
Snuff.
Oh, my late husband loved it. Although he preferred intoxicating beverage.
Oh, he was fond of the gargle, was he?
Fond of it. He'd swim in it. You know, he used to wear a nightcap in bed. He used to keep it in a bottle beside him.
What a delightful idea. Drinking in bed.
Oh, he used to drink a half a bottle of whiskey every night. It was the only way he was sure of sleeping tight.
Ah, no, drink is a funny thing.
Yes, when you're having the first one, they say get it down, you'll feel better. A few hours later, they're holding you over the base, saying get it up, you'll feel better.
I find you quite amusing. Lady Anna, you wouldn't ever consider... Well, I mean, as you're aware, there's a vacancy in my harem. You know, my fourth wife unfortunately passed away.
Oh, there you was insinuating. I'm aware you had 4 wives, but you're not adding me to your fan club, you big beluga.
Madam, I am the king. I can have as many wives as I please.
Well, whoever marries you, to all them women, have a lot to answer for.
Madam, I married him by decree.
Then I suppose you'll divorce him by decree.
And then you'll marry me. Done. I decree that I am not married, that I am a bachelor, and I ask your hand in wedded bliss.
Hey, what do you think, yeah? Daddy Christmas?
Daddy Christmas, no.
Well, take your hands off me stockings.
Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms around you. I never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart would ache. I want to squeeze you, but my heart would break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms around you. I can never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart would ache. I want to squeeze you, but my heart would break. Oh, 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 you beautiful, oh, you beautiful, oh, you beautiful doll.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
And what are you doing?
Helping himself.
You're up to some mischief.
I'm dead lucky.
It's only a joke, Your Majesty.
We must always be ready for a joke, mustn't we?
Well, I'm always ready for a joke, but not for 3 jokers like you. Now beat it.
Beat it!
Beat it. Stop there, but get out of here.
I knew we shouldn't have got involved.
Oh,
I should have looked here.
Rubbish! Leave the royal presence immediately.
Not sooner.
We don't have to stay here and be insulted, boy.
No, let's go someplace else and be insulted. Go on.
Now I must prepare for my first lesson with the princess. It's the first session, and I want to make a good impression.
Oh, but you did. Let's have a second session now.
Get away from me, you sex mechanic. 4 wives and a poor little widow like me isn't safe with him. Say, Your Majesty, I've got an idea.
So have I.
Not that. Take your hands Why don't you be a good little boy? Toddle up. Tell your wife, your ex-wife, divorced.
Brilliant, brilliant. So I'd probably have to find 3 husbands for them. And I think I know the very men for the job, Lady Anna. Have you seen my pipe, Lady Anna?
No.
I could have swore I left that on the throne.
I must be around here someplace.
I'm sure I had it with me. As a matter of fact, I'm positive I had it with me.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll take a trip around the palace, and if I find it, I'll let you know.
Do that, do that.
Say, did you hear about the hippie who took Andrews with his LSD?
No.
What a trip he took.
Oh, it's little ray of sunshine. I say, Fairy Queen, have you seen my magic pipe anywhere? I seem to have mislaid it.
It's not mislaid, Your Majesty. Your pipe's been pinched.
Oh, glory be.
For the Demon King has cast his spell on your loyal servant, the truth I tell.
My loyal servant? Not Windbag, he wouldn't do a thing like that.
It's not his fault, he's been bewitched, and by the fiddlers the pipe's been snitched. But they only did it for a joke, to earn £10 because they're broke.
You say they're all innocent, but my pipe is still gone.
'Tis true, 'tis gone, and with it your power grows steady weaker by the hour. For he who has the pipe in hand will rule the people and all the land.
Oh, my pipe, my kingdom, my pipe.
It does no good to weep and moan. You must get busy to save your throne, and do your best the culprit to discover. Then pipe and throne and kingdom you recover.
What'll I do, Fairy Queen? Where is he? Who has it?
On his way is Windbag to an American rocket, with the magic pipe tucked in his pocket, to blast off to the moon, where he will bring this mystical smoke pot to the Demon King.
The Demon King? Oh, you warned me about him. But I didn't suspect old Wendy and the fiddlers. Still, you say they're all innocent. But my pipe is still gone. What'll I do, Fairy Queen? Where? She's gone. But at least she told me what's happened to my magic pipe. Guards! Guards! Fat lot of good they are letting those light-fingered fiddlers pinch my pipe. Guards! My magic pipe's gone. Stolen. And we've got to do something about it. You, go inform my live subjects at once.
As you command, Your Majesty.
You, go find my 3 fiddlers. I don't care if it's to drag them here, but get them here and quickly.
At your command, Your Majesty.
But go. My friends, a foul and wicked deed has been perpetrated. My pipe's been pinched, and Windbag's got it. Robber! Thief!
Never!
I know it's hard to credit, but Windbag's been bewitched by the Demon King and doesn't know what he's doing. And here are the 3 rogues who stole my pipe.
Hey, who you push? You're never alone when you want it anyway.
Yes! And how many you won't get a drink tonight after the show?
Well, you can explain, Your Majesty.
It was all a joke, Your Majesty.
Was he that stole it?
That's right, he's stealing the harness off a nightmare.
I'm gonna look you. Silence! I'll have you incarcerated, interrogated, indoctrinated, intoxicated. I'll intoxicate you, you miserable, conniving little Ouija. I'll show you who's the king around here.
Peace be with you.
And also with you. What's going on?
My magic pipe's been stolen by these 3 ruffians, and Windbag's on his way to deliver it to the Demon King.
The Demon King, always in the land.
What's the matter? Mother! Wake up! What happened?
The thought of the Demon King upset her. Wake up, dear lady.
She may never recover. Wake up!
Where am I?
You're in the king's arms.
I'll have a gin and tonic.
I second the motion.
What's this about the Demon King?
You're all right now, dear lady. Windbag's on his way to deliver my magic pipe to him.
Well, we've got to follow him.
I'm glad someone has something sensible to say.
But what about your 3 fiddlers?
Oh, they're going to suffer a severe punishment. Firstly, they're about to be married.
Married?
Yes, to these 3 lovely ladies. Well, aren't they lovely ladies?
But they're your wives, Your Majesty.
Bad grammar. Where are my wives?
Oh, you don't mean it, Your Majesty.
Shut up. You'll marry them and like it. After all, it's a punishment, isn't it? Now, you lot, go out and search the village. See if you can find here a hide of Windbag. You You, fiddlers and wives, had better start getting acquainted, hadn't you?
Come on, Princess, back to work.
But, Daddy, this is ridiculous.
I know, but
Back to your lessons, Princess.
Go on, off you go.
Come on, let's start looking. We'll try down this way. Oh, right mess I've made of things. Every time I see him, we just argue and fight. And I was so looking forward to meeting him. Well, that's another dream spoiled. Viola, princess with everything. Lay a whisper on my pillow. Leave the winter on the ground. I wake up lonely. A sound of silence in the bedroom and all around. Touch me now. I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moments we touched till time has run out. Make believing we're together and that I'm shattered by your heart. And in and outside I turn to autumn like a teardrop in your heart. And it's a hard winter's day and dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's where the water flows. It's where the wind blows. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's where the water flows. It's where the wind blows. It must have been
It's not fine, how do you do? That guard off prison with that, looking for a dirty big demon king, and you chirping and cavorting about the place.
Oh, why can't you leave me alone? Oh, I'm sick of all of you.
Did you ever see the bait of that, did you? The young ones are gone to pot, and God help the next generation.
Mother, what's wrong with the princess? Why is she crying?
How the heck do I know, young one? I'm going to have a serious talk with the king about that one.
What's he really like? Every time I see him, he's either issuing commands or berating his poor unfortunate wives. I'm glad you're not married to a man like that.
Well, now, son, a lot depends on the way a woman handles a man. With the right woman and the proper tuition, I think the king would make a model husband. Now, you run along and look after the princess and leave his majesty to me.
Oh, the princess has no time for me, Mother.
Oh, don't let her horsey exterior fool you, Robin. Still waters run deep, and I think she sees a lot more in you than you think she does. Now, pop off, and don't tell yourself short.
I hope you're right. I'll see you later.
Oh, what's that, lovely? Oh, he's a fine son, that fella. Now to concentrate on the king. Ah, look at the poor man, miserable and unhappy. Oh, Foley, that old pipe will turn now. Cheer up, your majesty, your pipe will turn up, never fear.
There's not trace or tiding of windbag.
Oh, whish now. Sit down there now and relax. That's right.
That's nice.
Alfie used to write that to you.
Alfie?
Oh, my late husband. You know, he travelled all over the world. He was a window cleaner.
Oh, what else did he do?
Well, now, he was an awful guy for one thing. and he was wicked lazy. You know, when he used to want to cut the grass, he used to spray whiskey on it.
What a waste! Well, why whiskey?
So the grass would come up half cut.
Did he travel much?
Oh, he travelled all over. He joined the British Army. He was in Egypt, Eden, and India. It was in India he made his face.
Oh, what happened?
Well, he was off fighting in the Indian War, and an Afghan shot him in the fibre plant.
Oh, you poor woman. You have suffered so much. Here, let me look after you. Sit down there. Tell me, my dear, for someone who has endured so much, you're looking remarkably fresh.
Oh, he's getting hot. I hope you're not getting fresh yourself now.
Tell me, Your Majesty, for someone who's endured so much, how do you look so good? It's the makeup.
Oh, it's not makeup at my age. I want new by body film.
Oh, you kindle a flame within me.
Oh, he's getting hot.
Here, let me crush you in my arm.
Oh, he's getting wicked hot. Get away from me. Oh, you gorgeous brute. You remind me of the sea.
Ah, wild, romantic and sick.
Get away from me. You make me sick. All ye men think of is S-E-C-K-A.
Ah, she loves me. Come, my dear. I can read you like a book.
Well, then all you need to use bloody braille.
Come, my dear, let's pause and look at the moon.
You can look at the moon all you like, but keep your paws to yourself.
Kiss me, my dear.
Certainly not. I don't know you from bloody Adam.
Well, you should. I've got more clothes on.
Hey, are you fond of garlic?
How did you guess?
I just got the wind of it.
Why fight it, my dear? It's bigger than both of us.
Ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Ha, 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 ha! What do you want?
The invisible man's at the door.
And what do you want? Nothing! But tell him I can't see him now.
What are you snacking at? We saw you spooning with the kingy. Oh! You should be more careful. Cheeky puppies. Leave the right present at once.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
What is it, young man? Have you found my magic pipe?
Oh, I'm afraid not, but the guards have some news.
Yes, Your Majesty. One of the girls is rubbed shaving at the bus station.
What? Wind back at the bus station?
Yeah, so the guards went ahead and asked some questions.
Yes, Your Majesty. Mikey Shea said he's booked a bus to Spain.
But why Spain?
On his way to the rocket ship. I forgot. That's where he's going to blast off to the moon.
To the moon? That must be a joke, Your Majesty.
No, that's where the Demon King awaits him. If we move fast, we may catch him in Spain. Guards, quickly prepare the executive jet for a flight to Spain. Have it ready to leave in 30 minutes.
At your command, Your Majesty.
Viola, Lady Anna, and you, young man, will accompany me.
Oh, I was always meant to go to Spain.
What about us, Your Majesty?
Us? What about you? No, on second thoughts, you may come. I might just dump you overboard into the Atlantic. Now, my live subjects, you can help cheer me up with the joyful sound of your songs as we get ready to travel.
I must get the bags packed.
Do that.
Spain, here we come.
of the goods. She's tall, handsome, and sexy.
Oh, is my one like that?
No, your one is like mine.
All curvy and worvy.
No, all nutty and grushy. Could be worse, though.
Yeah, she could be like me, all tatty and fatty.
All women are the same when you boil them down.
But you get more dripping off the fat ones, don't you?
But all women are the same. It's only makeup and style that make them different. After all, where would a woman be without clothes?
In her pants.
What's keeping the girls?
Where did you meet them?
I met here at the hotel. See, has they got a queer name?
Yeah, the Bear Hotel.
The tables are bare, the walls are bare, and the chambermaids are
Lovely, I think.
Oh, I've got all shy and quibbly.
Ooh, which one's my blister?
I don't know who's who on that girl. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Which one's cargo?
That's me, senor.
You deliver the goods, do you get it? Huh? Go on. Come here.
What's your name, little girl?
Gloria, senor.
Oh, I know, brother. Hallelujah.
Don't be shy, you sexy thing, you. You know that girls tearing their hair out to go out with the three of us.
Who wants to go with a bald woman?
And what do they call you besides gorgeous? Oh, nothing, senor. Well, I've heard of Lorna June, but you must be her sister, not June.
Oh, no, senor. My name is Carmelita Pepita Rosita Miranda Maria Cancelo Manuelo Gonzalez.
A typical William Street name.
And you slightly overdressed for this warm climate.
Yeah, you must be cold to be wrapped up in those blankets. Come here, baby. Who loves you, baby?
Come here. Come here. Things ain't what they should be. I'm getting a little suspicious about them.
What do you mean, Blister?
I see they're posted somewhere before.
You're right. There was him hanging on the wall back in the palace.
Well, with a face like that, a Jane deserves to be hung.
You must not insult me like that, senor. Rembrandt painted this picture.
But Rembrandt is dead.
No wonder with a face like that.
It's them! It's them!
Who's them?
The King's three wives!
You're right, melancholy.
Now listen, girls. We have nothing against you personally, but we have to explain something here.
Now there's two genders, masculine and feminine. And then
You're
you're
not-
none of them, you're not.
You're not feminine, you're frozen.
You're dead!
But you have me, senor.
I'm dead unlucky! Anyway, you're married.
The king has decreed us otherwise.
And furthermore, that you can marry us.
So come on, my melancholy baby. Betty will look after you.
Oh, I'm dead unlucky, I am!
Excuse me, Princess. May I address you? You need to be so formal. Not the right person.
Oh, but Princess, the day I arrived, oh, you treated me like a little boy, a naughty little boy at that.
But you look so funny, standing on your dignity. Oh, Mr. Windbag, kindly inform the Princess that I humbly apologize for paying her a compliment. It was priceless.
And you've been laughing at me all that time, and I've been perfectly miserable.
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you. You see, I didn't quite know what to say when we were introduced. I've never met anyone quite like you. And yes, you're right.
I've been spoiled. My small desires command. Servants pampering me. Princes falling off themselves to win a smile for me. No, I've never met anyone quite like you.
And I've never met anyone quite like you, Princess. Just foolish, silly girls. Although I didn't realize it at the time. Not till I met you and found...
Found what, Robin?
Found that I was falling in love. With someone like you, all good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find a place that's known to God alone. Just a thought to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joy never ceased. Out there beneath the pale blue sky, we'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west and let the rest of the world go
God bless the works.
Oh, Mother, you startled us.
You really shouldn't be carrying on with the princess. But since the king and I have reached an understanding, I suppose I can't say too much.
Toddle off, lovebirds. You've had your fun. Now leave the scene to the older hands.
Oh, all right, Daddy. And I'm so delighted to my new governess.
Oh, wasn't that lovely? Oh, what a sweet child she is.
Here now, that's enough for the waterworks. Did I tell you I was in Spain before?
No.
Oh, there's lots of things you don't know about me, Lady Anna. For instance, did you know I was a famous soccer player?
Soccer player?
Yeah.
Were you the full back?
No, the drawback.
Oh, I can't imagine you playing soccer, Your Majesty. What was your speciality?
Dribbling. I was controlling my first seat at the time. That's when I played in the World Cup. I gave a scintillating display.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Did I tell you about the time I went in this solar run?
No.
See, Paddy and the boys were under pressure in the back. Paddy threw this ball out the wind. Your ball, King, and he shouted, but I told him not to gather the ball, you stole it back into the centre of the field. Who came and attacked me only gas? So I gave him the shot. Down he went crying. Tore down the rest of the field, but rounded the goalkeeper. Head in for the goal. Drew back my leg to take a mighty swipe at the ball. The crowd went wild with excitement.
Did you score a goal?
No, the sharks fell down.
Oh, what I like about Spain are the lovely gardens. Oh, I love gardens. Why, at home, Your Majesty, I grow gorgeous flowers.
You must have green fingers.
No. Oh, their legs turn a funny colour sometimes.
Tell me, Lady Anna, what was that song you were humming yesterday?
Oh, that was La Viva l'Espagne, is that the one?
That must be the one. But do you rumba, do you?
No, only out on their duties fishing ships. Hey, Your Majesty.
Yeah?
It's just three fiddlers. I wonder, have they any information?
I'll call them and see.
I'll wait here at the bar.
Well, don't start drinking. You heard about the nun that got found in the booze?
Yes, they couldn't get her out of the habit.
Yeah, I know. Hey, fiddler, over here. Come on, hurry, up.
I'm pumped.
I'm that tired of it, don't sit down, I'll have to stand up.
Oh, thirsty work. Hey, wake up! You serve drinks in this joint.
Si, senor.
Right, lads, what do you have?
What he got?
Cactus juice, senorita.
What's that?
Senor, it is an old Spanish, what you say, concoction. Squeezed from the cactus tree, mixed with herbs and goat's milk, the blood of a few dead frogs, and left in the strong Spanish sun to ferment.
Ugh, sounds ghastly.
No, senor. It packs the kick of a mule, yet the delicacy of a beautiful senorita's kiss. And confidentially, senor, it makes you want to make love to the first person you see. You try it, see?
No. Here, man, Colin. try that stuff, will you? Get it into.
Not me. I never look at
I don't mind it. Get into it. It's put hairs in your chest.
Yippee! That stuff now you put here in your chest and pass it out to me. I think you're gorgeous too.
What's in that stuff? Yippee! Oh, you luscious hunk of pulchritude! I'm mad about you! You make me pout with mad desire and passion, you good-thing you!
Hey! That stuff is dynamite! Here! Give me a glass! No! Give me 3 glasses! There you go, blisters! Right here. Take off blisters! There's a raised blisters on your blisters! And down the hatch! Bottoms up! Sometimes that's down the back.
It's the king and his fiddlers. Look, Your Majesty. I've got your magic pipe. Do you want it? Oh my God, it's the old Battle-Axe. And she's acting rather strangely.
Oh, you swore, sophisticated, debonair, dashing young man. Well, why don't you catch me in your manly arms, throw me over your shoulder, and hurry me off to your hacienda?
Por favor, senorita.
What's your name?
Si.
What's your sister name?
Sue.
Si. Listen here, Mr. Si. You sound more like a Chinaman than a Spaniard. Hey, it's Wingback! Your Majesty! It's Wingback, and he's got your magic pipe!
What's that, lady?
It's Wingback, and he's got your magic pipe!
Hey, get up! Seize them quickly!
Stop! You cannot touch me while I hold the magic pipe. You can hear me, but you cannot move. Can you, Your Majesty?
Yes.
I didn't want to take your pipe. I'd love to give it back to you, but I can't. I've got to go up and do a great big rocket to the moon. I don't know why I've got to go, but when you gotta go, you just gotta go. You understand, Your Majesty?
Yes.
Well, I'm off now. I'll tell the man in the moon you were asking for him. Cheerio.
Hocus pocus, alakazoo. Old Windbag's spell I lift from you. Hurry, Your Majesty, you must make haste. You've not got much time to waste.
Push! It's the Fairy Queen.
A rocket ship awaits you 5 to go to the moon.
Oh, snakes alive.
And here's a mystical fairy ring to break the spell of the Demon King. So follow Windbag to the moon, and your magic pipe will recover soon. With this fairy ring and fiddlers brave, defeat the demon and your throne you'll save.
Jenny, she's disappeared.
Well, at least she's given us a chance to catch the Demon King. Let's be on our way.
Señoras, señoritas, I would like to welcome you to the cabaret, presenting all the way from Ireland on his holidays, Senor Patrick JCB Maher. Now there's a man Delaney, he's a man of fiery renown. He's in the planter business here in London town. He has a load of wagons
American a Model T. But the pride of his possessions is his yellow JCB. Well, he takes her down to Nelly's, to the bell and to the crown, and the engine runs on diesel oil that never lets him down. He takes it to the Galtee, but only for the crack, with the lady at the steering wheel and the subbies in the back. Now the inside of his JCB is a sight to behold. He's got curtains on the windows of colours green, white and gold. Got a photograph of Haughey from the doll in Dublin town, and there's one of Maggie Thatcher, but it's hanging upside down. Well, he takes her down to Biddy's, to the bell and to the crown, and the engine runs on diesel oil that never lets him down. He takes it to the Galtee, but only for the crack, with the lady at the steering wheel and the subbies in the back. Now they built a fine big airport in a place that's known as Knock, and when Monsignor turned aside, well, he got an awful shock. For there beneath the header, the water ran so free, he said, I'll send for the lady in that yellow JCB. Well, he takes her down to Biddy's, to the bell and to the crown, and the engine runs on diesel oil that never lets him down. He takes it to the Galtee, but only for the crack, with the lady at the steering wheel and the subbies in the back.
Particular place to go. 60 years I've been a farmer. Of floods and fires and droughts I've had my share in. This country's dust and mud has seen my tears and blood, but it's nearly over now. Now I'm easy. There was a boy, pretty blue eyes, age of face. There was a boy, a mouth organ in his hands. Listen to the mouth organ boy. Listen how he plays his song, looking always so lonely. So listen to the mouth organ boy, playing over his song. It's his way to ask for love. We are free-born clowns, all the charming people, but no fixed starboard with no muddy armor, convening and highways were always my way. I never fancied being alone. There you going, baby? Here am I. Well, you left me here so I could sing and cry. Wait up, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight and shut every night? Well, whoopsie-daisy, how you drove me crazy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Girl who lives in the house with the whitewashed gable, and every time she comes my way, my poor heart seems to say, I'm in love with the girl who lives in the house with the whitewashed gable, and I won't rest until she marries me. Dum-de-dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum-dum. Baby, hands up, give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up, give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love.
me bluffed. That was some crime.
So this is the moon. 'Tis sure cold up here.
And I forgot me gloves. What am I?
'Tis the old biddy. I thought I got rid of her when I walked on her head.
You walked on her head?
I did. I missed me step in climbing up, and I couldn't put me toe in the right place, so I just stepped on her head.
She'll put her toe in the right place when she gets up here.
Are you all right down there, Biddy?
Go down the road.
Go down the road.
Quiet down your way!
Her neck.
Are you ready, lads? Hold!
Hold up the mountain, Teddy, Teddy. When did you ever see her speak so? If that were made to the films, Daddy used to think the latter was making a special appeal.
Oh, I have that. Oh, I got a hell of a fright when that big easy put his size 10 on top of me head. I thought I was a gunner.
Sure, nothing might have happened. Sure, didn't I fall 50 feet into a tank of Guinness one time?
Did you break anything?
Only me ledge.
Oh, me back, he killed me out that bloody climb.
Wait, what happened?
I have a flat back for years. Ever since I fell off the ladder when I was there on the curtain. And me head. What kind of boots are you wearing anyway?
Pigskin!
Pigskin? What are they used for?
To hold the pig together.
Help! Give me a hand!
I think that's the key issue. Let us see the alright. Hey, alright, Your Majesty.
If I was all right, I wouldn't be looking for a hand, would I? Don't move, my dear. You look a beautiful sight in the moonlight. Do you know that?
You're some bloody idiot. That one don't need the moonlight. At home they call her lamplight. She's been turned down so often.
Cheeky puppy. I'll have you know, in my younger days, I used to go to every dance and ball.
Who used to dance with you?
No one. That's why I used to ball.
You ever got a fly that couldn't get into the ball?
No.
It was a moth ball.
Hey, look. What's that? Dead man in dead boot. Well, I'll be blowed. Knock on the door, man. Oh, not me, what? I'm still not be on it. Go on and knock on the door.
Oh, get out of that bloody way.
Who's there?
The man with a wooden leg.
Turn the hoppet.
Yeah, what is it? What do you want?
We're from the planet Earth.
And I'm from the planet Mars. Go away. I don't want you.
Boy, isn't he impatient? Let's try again. Open the door, Richard.
You again. What do you want this time? My good man, we want a word with you. But I don't want a word with you.
Why, isn't he impatient? Why are you so fussy? What's wrong with you anyway?
Well, first, it was the Americans up here. Then the Russians. And all them nuns from Woodlock then. There's no peace there anymore. And who are you? I'm the man in the moon. The man in the moon? And I don't like it at all. The place is being besieged by Earthlings. I don't want to be contaminated. Leave my ozone air alone.
Now take it easy, boy. Here, have a fag.
Fag, what'll I do today?
Here.
Cigarette, they're great for the nerves.
Won't anyone tell him where to stick it?
Hey, in your mouth, boy.
You're not supposed to eat it, you idiot. Smoke it. Give him another one, Diesel.
We're not getting it for nothing, you know. Here.
Smoke it, boy. What kind of crazy idea is that, eh?
Don't eat that one now. Oh, here, light it. Give it to me and I'll light it, man. I hope the match is not done.
Well, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen, boy. If we were supposed to smoke these things, we'd have chimneys in our heads.
We have a real wise one here, haven't we? He's called the stupid and everything. He's no politician.
Politician, what's that, eh?
Oh, that fella down on there. Who promises the sun, moon, and bloody stars.
What can they do?
They run the country.
Run the country where?
To the dogs.
Hey, Garth, what's that funny looking colour on your face, eh?
How dare you?
That's makeup. You know, lipstick.
Lipstick, what's that, eh?
Oh, it makes me more alluring. Makes men want to kiss me.
Kiss? What's a kiss?
What? Give him a demo. I'll give him a demo. Put your hands around me that way, boy. That's the way.
Oh, yeah, I like this.
Oh, hey, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Now, pucker up your lips.
Oh, yeah.
Not so tight.
Oh.
With someone take them off me and do something.
He's doing enough for all of us.
Pull him apart there. Pull him.
Take them off me.
He's no good to us. He's dumb.
He's not as dumb as all that.
Can we try again, eh?
Certainly not. Oh, I'm not that type of girl. Will someone get him off with the bloody head over it?
Here comes Robin and the birds.
What for?
They're royal birds.
Oh, that box. Robin, meet the man in the moon.
The man in the moon.
The real, genuine African son.
Hey, would you like a guided tour of the moon?
Yeah, a guided tour. That'd be lovely. Hey, what's that flying object back there?
That's one of Chocolate cows, girl.
You're joking me.
Hey, it's stupid or something. Teach you, them nuns teach you up at school. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. Well, that's the cow. And right over there is the crater of Copernicus. You see over there? That's the Sea of Tranquility. You might like to go for a swim there sometime.
We got a war bite, it's you cowards. Anyway, I can't swim. I think.
Why can't you swim?
Of course I can't swim. But I've got a hole in me bathing togs.
Say, Melancholy, do you like bathing beauty?
I don't know. I've never bathed one.
Hey, look. See that board down there?
Yeah.
That's a red-breasted gun.
Hey, what kind of a bird is it? Gun.
I think it's a 90s swallow.
Someone coming!
It's windbag.
Quickly, we must hide.
But where? In the house.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, go on, come on.
You took your time in getting here, although my words were very clear. But never mind, just hand it over, and with this pipe I'll be in clover.
Now, wait a minute. What's going to happen to me?
When I've the pipe, you have no more uses. No need to talk or make excuses. So give it here and get out of sight. I turn you into a meteorite.
A meteorite? No, please. Here's King Cole's magic pipe.
Wait a minute with the windbag. Don't give it to him.
O wretched creature, old King Cole, you're beaten now upon my soul. I'll cast my spell on the lot of you. Then you'll all be in a right old stew.
Tis you'll be in a right old stew, me bucko. Show him the mysterious fairy ring, your majesty.
The ring, yes. I hope it works.
Ah!
See, Demon King, how do you like that?
Look, he's fallen off the mountain.
He flies through the air with the gracious of ease.
Oh, that was a nasty bump.
Like the man with no trapeze.
Well, that's the end of the Demon King.
And good riddance.
Your Majesty, here's your magic pipe. But, where are we?
Where are we? On the moon. What do you brought us here?
Me? Who's he?
That's the man in the moon.
Oh, they've all gone nuts.
I'm glad to see your old self again, Winded. You had me worried there for a while. Now, if we move fast enough, we might be just back in Earth. Time for dinner. You know that? Look at those two lovebirds. Reminds me of my youth.
Your youth? Ah, there's a queer kick in your left, me bucko. Robin, are you going to stay spoon with that young one all day? Come on by yourself.
You by my side,
Lost contact with the spaceship after it blasted off from the moon 4 days ago.
And heaven only knows where they are. I tell you, they're playing their fiddles in heaven.
Oh, my diesel man!
My poor blister. Oh, my melancholy baby.
What's that?
It sounds like a rocket ship. It is a rocket ship. Oh, look, my darling blister is coming back from heaven to me.
They've landed!
Safe and sound.
My friends, I'm home.
Hooray, they're home.
There you are, in there.
And we landed.
Just about, I think.
You know what? That was the bumpiest trip I ever had. I'm definitely going to complain to Bus Airs about that. Oh, terrific, I love you. I love you. What are you laughing at? If the Pope can kiss it, so can I.
Well, would you look at that Egypt kissing the ground?
Oh, me bloody nose is broke.
Hey, Jesus. How will she smell now?
Oh, terrible.
Oh, my melancholy baby.
Oh, and then look here! Come on down, Shuts, the price is right. She won't bite ya.
She might! She've teeth like the Ten Commandments, all broken. Now, boys, these are three lovely girls. I know from experience.
If they are, get in an awful hurry to get rid of them.
Now, boys, you've got to get married. You can't go through life being happy all the time now, can you? How did you enjoy your trip in space, Lady Anne?
Well, to tell you the truth, Gerald, 4 days in a small cabin with all those men. Oh, it was lovely.
Don't mind her. We couldn't do a thing. Sure, she had her eyes on us the whole time.
Yeah, she have cross-eyed. She have pedestrian eyes. Every time she look, they look both ways.
I'll pretend that you'll be many more coffee out here.
Mother, when are you going to start acting like a queen? You can't speak to one of the king's fiddlers like that.
Dear listeners, dear friends, any more, if you don't watch your manners in future, you ain't going to have any.
Come, princess.
Oh, Viola, you're safely back with your friends in Coland. But where's Wendy?
Someone called for me.
Oh, there you are, Wendy.
Oh, there's the bad man who stole the king's pie.
You should have left him in space, your man. No. Wendy couldn't help himself. Anyhow, all is forgiven.
Come to Mama. Daddy's not cross with you anymore.
Daddy might be cross with you.
Oh, I love you when you're masterful.
Your Majesty,
Yes, your man.
I don't quite know how to say this.
Yes, go on.
I never had to say something like this before.
What on earth is he talking about?
Well, I think he wants to ask you something. Will you speak up, son? Never let it be said your mother raised a bloody chipper.
Your Majesty, I want to marry your daughter.
Oh, so you want to marry my daughter, eh? And what's my daughter got to say?
Oh, please, Daddy, say yes.
Well, seeing as how I'm going to marry his mother, I suppose I can't very well refuse now, can I?
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
But, where's the fairy queen? After all...
married. Will it be a wise wedding?
That's good boy, if it snows.
There's only one person left, and that's the fairy queen. After all, she did save my bacon, didn't she?
I'm here, good king, and full of joy, to see such happiness for each girl and boy. But what of me? Must I stay an old maid? Or can a choice for your fairy queen be made?
Oh, I don't know, fairy queen. Have you your eye on someone?
Well, since you ask, I must confess, it's the demon king I love the best. Since the fairy ring broke his spell, he's quite reformed, as he shall tell.
Oh! Oh!
through with evil, and I be good as any demon should. So bless our union, Almighty King, and of joy and happiness we all shall sing.
Well, bless my soul, the demon king and the fairy queen, Viola and Robin, my 3 fiddlers and my 3 wives, and you and I, my dear, all getting married. This calls for a celebration. Windy, as Lord Chamberlain and the only bachelor left, that's your department, I believe.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Let all the joy bells ring out. Let all the peoples join in the festivities, because we're all going to be happy ever after.
Our pantomime has ended.
This story ends happy, and not as I intended.
We're going back to school to learn the piano. We're going to London in the morning. We have a date with Lady Diana.
Blister is me darling, and I love him all the day.
I heard she's kicking out Chelsea and moving in with Brian O'Shea.
I've got my magic pipe, and now, Obelisk, a brand new wife.
Sell the farm, Shocker, and we'll have a hell of a time.
And so we take our leave of you. We wish you fond adieu.
From all King Cole and all of us, good night and God bless you.